was in Mexico for preseason, 13 days in Mexico last fall. We finished the year at Nationals in Florida. A few minutes away from winning a national championship. Elton, we call him Juninho. So some of the guys that know a little of the, Brazilian, Portuguese, and we call him Juninho. He's been a good addition to our team. He's got a neat story. I'll let him share a little bit, and then I'll come back and kind of wrap it up a little bit. But it's always fun. The game of soccer is something that can teach you a lot. So, and I think you guys have something special here. You have a great group that love the game. Enjoy every moment you have. Okay. So, because when you get old, you're gonna have sometimes you gotta see my knee. So I'm not too old, but enjoy while you can, while you have the health, the ability to play, and it's a game that you have to learn how to relate with people. Okay, if you learn anything, he's going to share, a lot of the success in the game of soccer and in life, all right, is you got to learn how to relate to people. Okay, the game was first created, the game of soccer. You know why? Anybody? No. Why was this game of soccer created? Football. Anybody? Why was the game created?
To have fun.
To have fun? When you have fun, what do you do when you have fun?
You play.
You play? Do you play by yourself?
No.
You play with your friends. So...
Bring friends together.
Huh?
Bring friends together.
Yeah, so there's what? A social aspect, right? So when you add a group, right? Then you got to know how to relate with people. So if you don't understand that the game of soccer is also, first of all, there's a social aspect that if you don't get it, that's why the professional level, a lot of times is very hard because money talks louder, right? Money becomes more important than relationships. And the game of soccer was created for the social aspect. So you got to learn how to relate with people. And that's the beauty of the game that goes in every culture of the world. Every country in the world you can go. FIFA has more countries that are a member of FIFA than the United Nations. And so we've had the privilege of being in a lot of different places and a lot of countries, and it's an amazing way to relate with people, right? So, all right, I'll let Juninho come here to share a little bit.
Okay, well, my name is Elton Moura, and people call me Juninho because it means little junior in my language. So, since I was born, I've played soccer my whole life, and I didn't know what it will bring for my life. And I just played soccer like all of you guys play today. Just have fun, just have a time with your friends. And I chose doing that because it was the thing that I like to do, not even thinking about the future and what I could have through the sport. And then things start to happen. In Brazil, we have private high schools, and I went to a really good high school back home because of soccer. I went to a really good academy of soccer, outdoor soccer. And then after that, I went to a really good academy of futsal. Everything because the way I played, but more than that, how I related with people. And then once my coach called me, I was on summer vacation, and he said, there is a guy, he's from my city in Brazil, but he has academy in the United States, and he's here in the city. He wants to see you because he just wants to meet you and see who you are. And I just said, okay, let's see what happened. And I went just to play soccer, just like every day you all do. And then I met Tiago. I didn't know what it could bring for my life. And I just played soccer. I just tried to be the guy that I am every day with my family, my friends. And then something happened that day, and since that day, things happened for me to come here to the United States, especially here to Indiana, because before that, I've been in Colorado playing soccer. So what I would like to tell all you guys is just to believe in your dreams. And honestly, I don't know what I will do after college. I don't know if I will play in a professional level, if I will be back to Brazil, if I will stay in the States. I actually don't know, but the only thing that I have on my mind is because my future is turned to God. I don't know what kind of decision is waiting for me, but I know God has the best for me, and it's gonna be really successful because is my first purpose in my life. So no matter what future you choose for your life, if you like to play soccer, if you like to play piano, guitar, whatever you like to do that with your heart and with God in your heart, because everything will come up to your life, and no matter what kind of life you have, if you have God in your life, everything will pay off. Yeah.
Hopefully you come back and watch some of you guys have seen him play. He is training really hard now and really getting ready, for next season. And so you got to come out. He's gonna be a very key player and leader for us. So we have a fun group, and so it's exciting to be with you guys today. And one thing that that he was talking about is you got to learn how to relate with people. That will open doors. If you understand why things are the way they are, why God created us for purpose. And so each of you guys can do greater things than you think. A lot of times we limit ourselves because we think we don't have this, we don't have that. So I think if you begin to have another thought, and that's all it takes. So sometimes you're like, all it really takes is think again. Right? So, and that's very important because you got to have the right perspective. You got to have dreams, you got to have goals, and a lot of it starts with, I can think again. Because a lot of times, you can see you make mistakes in a soccer field in practice, and you get your head down, and you're thinking, I cannot do it. Right? I can't do it. And yes, you can. So we've seen amazing stories. I've coached the game for a while now at the collegiate level, and I enjoy really seeing how you guys develop and you grow. Some of you guys I carried you when you're a baby, so it's amazing that you see you guys growing. So it's if you take any learn anything, like I said earlier, don't limit yourself by the things you don't have. Okay, you got to learn how to relate with people, and it's never easy to do the right thing. Never easy. Always try to do the right thing. Okay, it's very, very, very important. And one thing, and the last thing is make sure that you have the right perspective. Try to always have the right perspective in soccer and in life, on and off the field. Okay, that is going to help you. It's going to help you a lot because when those thoughts come, right? If you don't know how to find the right perspective, then you're going to blame yourself, or you're going to blame everybody else. But when you have the right perspective, you can have peace, you can have power, and to move forward and become the solution and make the difference. Does that make sense? So you guys are a very smart group, because maybe in my college you guys would be like, what?